Right, there we go. Yes, quite interesting. Science and technology, amazing what it can go there. But yes, that's you know, just some of the things that would not be possible without the Children's Miracle Network and Extra Life by extension. So thank you everyone who's supported me in one way or another throughout all my Extra Life efforts over the years, representing the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Very excited to be doing it again for my 5th year. This is my 5th anniversary this year, participating in Extra Life. So it's all fun, all good stuff. So as always, be sure to check me out on my Extra Life stream team. On the Extra Life stream team, on the official Extra Life channel, Extra Life 4 Kids, which do I have? Oh, I don't have the Extra Life, the number 4 Kids, on Twitch every Monday from 1 to 3 p.m. In the afternoon Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Time as the case may be. Either way, it's 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern, the Eastern Time Zone, every Monday on the Extra Life for Kids channel. And of course, right here every Friday afternoon into the evening, starting about 3:30, 3:45 p.m. Eastern Times, for Stronghold Kingdoms and Extra Life as well. So here we are. Global conflict. It is age 3, which of course you can't see up here because, you know, my overlay is blocking it, but it's age 3. It's day 611 now here in global conflict. So the status of the map here. So still things are still shaking out here a bit on the world after age 3 has begun. How long ago was this? A couple weeks ago or so? Let me see here. When was my... Well, that's when it was accepted. This will actually tell me when was... Boop. Welcome to the third age, May 22nd. So a couple weeks ago. So it has been a couple weeks since the third age dawned, and the second age, let's see, where be the second age here? I don't know. Let's see, was Megan on here? Let me see, was this... Let's see this real quick here. Dang it, here we go. Yes. Okay, so... Alright, that was a rogue. That was in regards to a rogue way back then. Back in February. Okay, that's why she hopped in here. But there we go. So let's take a look. So House 10 still in firm control. I want to let me thank everybody too in Attack on Titan and House 10 for welcoming me into the faction and the house as well during the age change from age 2 to age 3. Much appreciated. So now I am officially immortalized on the Stronghold Kingdoms website, along with everybody else in House 10, all the factions in House 10, for being in the winning house at the end of the age. But that's not what we're here for. We're actually here for all these pig attacks. No, yes, this is one of the reasons why I get so frustrated with USA 2 and USA 3, and, you know, here as well. It's the pig attacking, destroying, ransacking. These are all ransacks within the last month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 ransacks. So almost one ransack a day. A successful ransack a day. Now, let's keep in mind I do have diplomacy on as well. So diplomacy is catching, you know, about whatever my current ranking is, 35, 40%, oh, 50%. I think this is 50, yeah, 50%. So diplomacy is catching approximately half of these attacks and stopping them before they launch. So, yeah. But anyway, we're here because our good friend RaptorEyes from several different worlds, as a matter of fact, sent me some reports about a player attacking him and the pig attacking him. So this will be our battle reports of the week after. Thank you, RaptorEyes, for sending these along. We'll see how many we can get through here in the time we have. Got about 10 more minutes. Yeah, 10 more minutes. So let's see. What's the conflict like in the Netherlands? Well, let's take a look. Where are we in the Netherlands? This is Deutschland. Let's get up here to there's Amsterdam. And interestingly enough, each of these regions have their local names. It's not English, unless, of course, we're here in the United States of America, Canada. Here we are in Europe, so Netherlands. So House 17 right now, which I presume, since House 17 has quite a bit of territory, House 10 and House 17 are the sister factions here. So I think the rule set is, no, I don't, oh no, age 4 limits the number of people and factions in the houses. So it looks like it's primarily, I think the world right now, I don't think there's any major conflicts going on. But I could foresee one right in this area here with House 9. This dark red is House 16. That's the bright red there with House 1. So relatively peaceful, it looks like, in this entire general region here. Where's, in fact, do we have Latvia? Luxembourg is here somewhere too. There's Luxembourg. But we're still here after we got raised out of Iceland oh so long ago. We're still here in the northeast. In fact, our original village is still here, Ornaith. Hanging in there. The first, actually, well, not the first, because our first village when this world went live was actually down in Australia. And I just did a one-off show, a one-off video just to show the world on day 1. And I didn't come back to it for about a month. I think day 31 I officially came back to start playing on the world. Which I think I did. I think I did that before the Extra Life Marathon at that point. One region in the northwest of France is owned by another faction. Yeah, yep. Yep. But where are we here? So yeah, so this was, when I started playing, it was Ornaith was the first village that I started playing with seriously. But anyway, let's get on with this, because time's a wasting. So let's take a look at what RaptorEyes sent us here. Paul Ruler 8 attacking him. So let's take a look. Battle reports of the week. Well, there's a somewhat familiar layout. That's a pillage. I'm going to mute myself real quick here, so I'm hungry. It's dinner time. I need to get dinner going. Ah, yes, indeed. The village of Gauls standing firm against the invaders. So Raptor is playing defense on all these reports here. Not bad. It was a pillage? Yeah. a pillage breaking attack that pretty much went nowhere. He had 80 catapults too. It didn't look like he had a lot of catapults, but yeah, he did have 80. The attacker. Not bad at all. So let's take a look here. These are probably all timed attacks here, I would imagine. In fact, let me go back here. Let's see. 10, 14, 10, 14, 19, 10, 14, 21. Yeah, so these are all timed attacks here, 10, 14, 25. So one attack in succession within seconds of each other. That's the one we just watched. This is one we're in the middle of. First, just starting. Now this is if you have Sally Forth, this is the one problem with having your entrance and exit. You know, the pathway to and from your keep, which is required. You know, you can protect it, of course, with a gatehouse, but having it on the back door, because a lot of attacks will come just through the front door, unless there's a particular weakness with your castle. But your Sally Forth, again, just like I mentioned with the tunnelers in the last segment. They come all the way around. Now I've seen some people who have openings on 2 or even 3 different sides and keep the front door pretty much locked up. That way the knights have less of a journey to travel. Not bad. So still haven't really gotten that far, considering two major attacks here. The third attack. So obviously they didn't get too much further on this one either. So let's go take a look at this next one. Now it looks like he does have the catapults aimed at the keep, which is helping to take down the pikemen that are defending the keep, which is always a good strategy. Wow, but yeah, looks, the knights got there just in time, because as you can see, quite a few of these guys were just about down, but then those catapults in the forefront were taken out before they could finish those guys off. So again, another one we see that not successful. Now here he sends 2 captain attacks, so 29 and 32. So he sent captains twice, which makes sense. I've done that a couple of times, where in case the first captain doesn't quite make it, the first captain attack, maybe the second one will. So let's take a look at this. Oh, 5! Wow, he sent 5 captains out too. How many did he send here? 5 captains again, so 10 captains out against this guy. Let's take a look here. Take a look here. And again, you know, by nature of the mechanics of the game, if a soldier is not killed by an attack, you know, the next attack, he basically regenerates health for the next attack. It's either all or nothing, essentially, in trying to destroy the troops. If you don't destroy them, they're back to full health the next time you attack them. So yeah, okay, that time the catapults did their job. There's only one guy hiding in the back there. Let's see, we got a captain there. Now, obviously, since the second there was a report for the second attack, this attack did not succeed. It looks like he's only down. I only see one captain who's left alive right now. No, okay, the guy's holding back there. Okay. There is one that's hanging back there, so he's got 2 captains still left. Still one guy left in the keep. Oh, this was a raise, it wasn't a capture, so he's trying to raise his village. There goes the captain, he goes down. Alright, timer on that captain runs out, so there they go. That guy survived. He's there, he's alive. And the defenders win, so he ended up only losing 10 archers there, half the pikemen. Many of whom were in the keep and in the front there. So one more attack here. Let's see. Now, you know, the front is wide open. Nothing's standing there except for one lone pikeman in the keep. Another raise. Obviously, because you don't send a capture after you send your raise attack, because that just wouldn't make any sense now, would it? So let's see. Let's see here. Comes the sally forth. They're healing. So it looks like, do they get in? That's the question. One lone pikeman. Sally forth is popped, so that helps stop them from attacking that pikeman. He still has half health, it looks like. Sally forth. This is probably, I think, the last Sally forth that comes out. I think when you max out Sally forth, I think you get 4. This might be the third one, so there might be one more. Okay, pikeman's down now. Knights The knights are still up. That knight is still up. Alright, knight is down. Now can they make it through? They're not making it past here. The killing pits are used up. They're still not making it past that line of killing pits. Down. So that's it. Yeah, he's got no more Sally Forces. This Sally Fourth would have come out by now. Okay, there goes the penultimate captain just goes down. Of course, we've got the one designed to survive, if anything, for the Raze. That's amazing. He did not get in. There's no way those guys are getting in there. Not with that many archers still left. Wow, that was a hell of a defense put on by RaptorEyes there. Very nice. Yeah, this is, yep, captain's down. That's it. Captain's down, archer's down. And RaptorEyes survives. RaptorEyes survives that attempt at raising his village. Well done. Yeah, that definitely qualifies, I think, for report of the weekend. We still got more to go, so I think we're gonna have to save the rest of these for next week's episode. I think we'll open next week's episode with those attacks on RaptorEyes by Paul Ruler 88. I think this is a good place to leave it, and wait for anticipation for next week. Now that was quite exciting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks. 2 which captain attacks, 10 captains altogether between those 2 attacks. And RaptorEyes lives to see another day in his RE9 village. Very well done. RaptorEyes, winner of Report of the Week. That was exciting stuff there. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So thank you everyone for joining us this wonderful afternoon. We're going to call it a show here, because again, another 2-hour show here. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? I was thinking maybe if I got an hour 15 minutes out today, I'd been lucky, but we are another 2 hours of exciting Stronghold Kingdoms action. Yeah. All right. So thank you, Kat, for joining us. Thank you, Taz. I know you're sleeping, but I'll thank you anyway, because I'm sure you'll watch this on YouTube when I get it up over the weekend. And thank you, RaptorEyes, winner of this week's Battle Reports of the Week. Thank you for sending those. And like I said, next week, the next week's opening segment, we'll be right here, and we'll watch this next series of attacks, and we'll go from there. And the rest of it will be Island Warfare. So thank you, everyone, for joining me this afternoon. And be sure, again, as always, tune in from 3:30. So about 5, obviously 5:30-ish, every Friday afternoon, evening, my time anyway. That's PM, Eastern time. That's Eastern time. If you're over in Europe, it's probably about, 5 to 6 hours, depending on where you are in Europe. So that would be 8:30, anywhere between, say, 7:30 and 9:30 your time in the evening, every Friday evening, for Stronghold Kingdoms, in honor of Extra Life as well. Do a little bit of extra lifing as well. So again, if anyone wants to support my efforts for raising money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, it's much appreciated. There's, obviously there's the button, the big old banner down below the live stream window here, with which you can make a donation. You can make a donation from wherever you are in the world, but if you're watching this as a highlight or on YouTube, check the description. Check the description that is below the video. I have all the relevant links there as well. So if you're watching this as a replay, like I said, on Twitch or YouTube, check the description for the links to my Extra Life page and all that other good stuff. So in the meantime, I gotta get out of here because it is dinner time. I got to go feed the children's and myself, not the least of which. But thank you again, RaptorEyes and everyone, for joining me. It's been great fun. Until next time, until next week for more Stronghold Kingdoms, until next time. In fact, I'll be back on probably a little bit later on this evening, my time, for some Lord of the Rings, the adventures of our Fellowship of the Elf. Landamore, our elven person. So in the meantime, I'll see everybody next time. Thank you very much, everyone.